The world has changed a lot since COVID hit, and honestly, not in a good way. Everything seems duller now, including us. Somewhere along the way, we lost that spark, that drive that made things exciting. Be honest with yourself. Haven't you felt it too? Every new year, people say, "This is going to be my year." But it wasn't true for 2023. It didn't happen in 2024, and it won't happen in 2025 either, unless you decide to make it happen. Now, let's be clear. I'm not here to give you some sugar-coated motivational speech. Motivation is like candy. It gives you a quick boost, but it fades. And I'm not selling candy. I'm here to hand you the tools, the perspective, and maybe the kick in the teeth you need to finally take control. I know you've been trying, at least you think you have. Maybe you started a fitness plan, but gave up after a couple of weeks because life got busy. Or you set goals so vague they didn't mean anything, like, I want to improve. Improve at what? Breathing? You've been doing that your entire life. Here's the hard truth. Trying isn't enough. If you're putting in half the effort, you're not failing because the world is unfair. Though, yeah, it kind of is. You're failing because you're waiting for life to magically align with your goals. Spoiler alert, it won't. It's on you to align yourself with your goals, and that starts with your most valuable resource, your time. How often have you said, "I don't have time"? Really? You had time to scroll TikTok for hours yesterday. You had time to rewatch your favorite show for the fourth time because it's a masterpiece. You even had time to lie in bed and overthink about how you have no time. Let's break it down. There are 24 hours in a day. Let's say you sleep for 8 hours, if you're lucky. You spend another 8 on work or school and 2 on eating and basic chores. That still leaves you 6 hours. So, what are you doing with them? If you can't answer without hesitation, there's your problem. We live in an era where you can learn anything, practically for free. Want to start a business? There are step-by-step guides, templates, even AI tools to help you. Want to get in shape? There are apps, YouTube channels, and communities to hold you accountable. Want to master a new skill? Platforms like Coursera, Skillshare, and even TikTok, if you're following the right creators, have you covered. Your phone isn't the problem, it's how you use it. Treat it like a toy, and it'll treat you like one. Use it as a tool, and it'll help you transform your life. But even the best tools are useless without a plan. Which brings us to the next point. Systems. Saying, "I want to save money" is nice, but what's your plan? Are you tracking your expenses, automating your savings? Or are you just hoping your bank account surprises you like an unexpected exam? The same applies to fitness, learning, relationships, everything. Goals are meaningless without systems. Systems are what get you through on the days you're not feeling motivated. They're the unglamorous routines, meal prepping, study schedules, workout plans that actually lead to success. They're the difference between people who achieve their dreams and people who just talk about them. And let's address something uncomfortable: the grind. Most of what leads to success isn't fun. It's repetitive. It's waking up early to exercise when you'd rather sleep. It's staying home to study instead of going out. It's putting in effort when no one's cheering you on. Success isn't supposed to feel exciting. It's supposed to feel necessary. But here's the good news. Grinding today doesn't have to look like it did in the past. We're living in a time full of opportunities. Want to make more money? Opportunities are everywhere. Want to learn something new? There are tutorials for just about everything. The real problem isn't a lack of resources. It's that most people aren't using them. Consuming content about success isn't the same as taking action. Watching a video like this won't magically change your life unless you do something about it. You need to stop being a passive consumer of ideas and start being an active participant in your own journey. And let's talk about balance. This ideal everyone seems to chase. It's overrated. If you truly want something, you'll need to let other things slide. That doesn't mean working yourself into the ground, but it does mean prioritizing. Your goals shouldn't be squeezed into the leftover gaps in your schedule. They should take center stage. So, ask yourself, are you really trying? It's easy to say you are, but are you putting in consistent effort? That's the difference between short-term results and true transformation. Be honest. If you're not where you want to be, is it because the world is against you or because you're not all in? Look, I'm not perfect, but I'm the best version of myself I've ever been. And that's because I stopped waiting for life to hand me success and started making it happen. If I can do it, so can you. 2025 doesn't have to be another year of empty promises. It can be your year. The year you stop saying, next year will be my year, and start saying, this year is mine. But that's up to you. So, are you in, or are we having this same conversation next year?